Hello, my name is Eric Ayani. I'm going to be demoing my final project for you. Little background. I was a high school Latin teacher, and I always felt the other languages had fancier technology to help them learn. So it's been my goal for a very long time to create a tool geared towards Latin students. Now, this one isn't geared exclusively towards Latin students. The concepts in this could be used for anybody, but this is my goal. The interesting thing about this is anyone can create a word, a vocabulary word, and that vocabulary word is going to be put into a collective pool from which any of the users can select and add to their personal list. So there are currently some words in the system, which you'll see shortly once we log on. Now, no two emails can be the same and no two usernames can be the same. And obviously the passwords have to match up. So once you've signed up, you can sit here and click on show the profile. And now the profile just shows the username and the email. There's nothing there yet. So let us go pick some words. So these are some words I have already entered into the system. So let's add boy to drag and sister. So they've been added, and there's this little pop-up thing that says, it's called a toast, and it says they've been successful. So let's go to the user, and we now see that we have boy to drag and sister. I can remove one of these. Now, as it stands right now, it doesn't automatically update. But when we go back, it is refreshed. So let us go back out. Let us sign up with a new person. Right, and now I've signed up with a new person, and you can see that he does not have a list either. So we can go back and we can create, or we can pick some words for this person to have: father, tree, and temple. And we go back, and now they are there. So this shows that while it's a collective pool of words, each individual list for each individual user is different. So when the user deletes or removes a word from their profile, that word is removed from the profile, but it is not removed from the overall list. So let's go and add a word. Let's add kanem, which is dinner, and it is a noun. So we're going to add this word. It says word added, and we can go and pick it if we want. Kanem, right here, we can hit add, and once we go back to the user profile, we can see that indeed it is there, kanem. So let's go back and log in as the first user we had. And the email is what is being used as the username. Well, sorry, the thing that's used to log someone in. So nothing's been changed. We go pick words, and this user now can pick kanem if he or she wishes. So, and it's there. Now, the other neat thing about this is that you can test the words that you pick, you can test. So here, you have the Latin up there, and you can ask, or you can try to answer it, and then you can show the answer. Now, once you've gone over one, there's no button to go to the next one, but if you read down at the bottom, it says shake for a new word. So in the emulator, it's hard to shake, so I might go through a few words. I think there we go. I keep going past. There's sister. See, so it's another word. Again, the emulator is a little difficult to see, and you can now use this one. Now, the thing I like about it is once you shake it, it automatically hides whatever you have there. So, and you can go on and test. And those are just your words. So if you want to, apologize. If you want to, say add more words, you can, and then the words that show up in the test, or in the test vocab, and they're randomly generated. They just go through, so you can see that they're just flying through. So those are the basic features of this app. And this is an Android app. It's the second Android app I've done, but it's by far the most complicated that I've done. It involves creating my own adapters for list views and things like that. These buttons are generated dynamically, and if you look closely, so the removes are on the right here, and if we go to pick words, the ads are slightly over. That's because it's the same list view, it's the same container class. It just knows which page it's on, so it will only render the ads on the pick words page, whereas it will only render the removes on the user profile. Now, one last thing, let's go about changing names. So let's just say he wants to go by his last name, and you hit update, and now we come back in here, and it's indeed been changed. Now, but since this is what we use to log in, let's just say jerk@face.com, update, profile's updated, and now let us go back out and let's log in, and this time we will use that new email we just had, and it should let us log in just fine. See, let us log in with the new email that we had. So that is my app. It's pretty simple, but I think it has a lot of progress. Ultimately, what I would like to see, though, is that this collective pool of words, anyone can suggest a word or build it, which will help with defray the time commitment of myself or anyone else who's operating this. But the words could be, before they populate in the communal list, they are approved and they're made sure that there's not just a typo, so that's why they can show up twice. So I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You guys have a wonderful rest of your summer.